Yeah,
by looking.
hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Oh no, Egg! You do not get to do that. You sound
Egg,
like a
I'm not
Minecraft
feeling
villain.
enough.
Don't touch my mouth.
I appreciate things in your mouth and you gagging on them, but that's
Oh
not
my
enough.
Kill yourself.
Look, I would just come back, and then there'd be bloodstains I'd have to clean up. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Okay.
Clean up after your own mess.
Are you
Fucking
okay?
finally, dude. Oh my god, he's finally gone.
He's already getting back up. Someone too soon.
Shut up, Nuz.
No, seriously, are
Okay.
you okay?
Cleaning the blood out of your throat after it runs everywhere is not fun.
Yeah. Make you have a new appreciation for Subaru, huh?
The car?
No.
The fuck Subaru
Character.
then?
The character.
What? Who?
Not important.
Anime.
Sure,
She's
okay.
uncultured.
Alright, so are we going to keep looking at the servant descriptions, or did we finish that last time?
We didn't read all of it, but we can like read it in a break or something.
Okay.
We can just
Well,
come
let's get
back to
moving.
reading the actual game.
Sure, girl. Let's go.
We're gonna
Telephone
take a
murder
break from reading the
Fuji.
game and going
What
back
happened?
to reading the actual game.
A murder on telephone Mount Fuji, of course.
But Mount Fuji's far away. We only have Mount Enzo.
Oh yeah, I should switch to the scene where we see the game. Yes. Wouldn't it be funny if I just recorded the...
Uh-oh, Dia's roboting
Dia
out.
died again.
Very early, too.
Oh, she's back.
Yeah, hello. I need to move you...
Alright, so we have to make our call here.
So, what is happening? Let's see. Just from what I see, Saber seems to be gazing at the archery range with interest herself, so I should stay and go to the student council room and show Saber around school.
True.
That way we can shoot
You
Shinji.
should shoot him.
So that's my top pick. Besides, the student council room just has Issei, and let's be real, helping out little things.
Oh no. Should I just switch to hotspot?
So I vote for showing Saber around school. Yeah, you're not the property. Oh wait, you do voice her. Never mind. It is about you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, go on. Continue.
Have you
Okay.
shown me what funny thing you said?
Bend over.
No! I blow my nose at you!
So you're what?
I just assume everything that I say is funny and insightful.
Archery range. Archery range is what I'm voting for.
So
Yeah, I think
I
Archie
voted
Range
for-
will be fun. Let her shoot.
shows Saber around school
vote
to
for
offend
archery
Egg.
range,
Nuzzy
that
voted for
doesn't
archery
win.
range. Okay, so Dia, you need to fix your brain.
What about my brain?
It doesn't
Which
have
decision are you
psychic
going?
uplink capabilities.
Yeah. So let me do it real quick. Boop. Boop. Bleep blip. Bleep blip. Bleep blip. Connect. Connecting. Bleep blip. Connected. Establishing VPN connection. Bleep blop. 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 Aborting. Attempt again. Bleep blop. 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 Connected.
Alright,
Hey,
you're in the
Dia.
top. Well, let's get moving.
What's your
Yes.
choice, Dia?
My choice was archery range.
Okay, 3 against 1.
Yippee!
I mean, I knew that was going to win no matter what,
Yeah.
so I got to objectify somebody without cost.
Yeah. That's
Ah,
if you need help
activate
with
someone.
I was telling Egg to bend over, you know, as you do.
that. And we also told her he'd see her in the shower later on.
In the
bath.
bath, yeah.
Which is
Not
much
the
better.
shower.
In the shower, you can pretend it's not happening. In the bath,
So yeah, Nazi is having the
narration?
narration, yeah?
Okay.
Nazi
sure.
usually heads narration, yeah.
You're
Yeah. It would probably cause some trouble if I were to take Saber to walk around school. Stay in this familiar room and chill until the evening.
Yeah.
That-
I'll stay and watch if it's not going to be a bother, Fujine.
Alrighty, I'll go coach then. So you can just space out here. Oh, if you feel like shooting, go right on ahead. You're my student, and you're better than most people.
I suppose. I am better than the others on the shooting front.
What other front is there? It's an archery club!
The war front!
True!
Even though
Maybe
I'm
there is a
away from it, I'm
shield
sure-
wielding club on the other end of this dungeon. They just practice taking arrows
Maybe
in
they've
their
got,
shields.
A whole
If they fail,
gladiator
they
arena
get
somewhere.
wounded.
Oh,
That's practice for the
Yes.
people in the nursery
There's an
club.
artillery club. There's an artillery club behind this gym. Even though I've been away from it, I'm sure I can get the same results as when I was active. But that's not because of archery skills. I can hit the target like I do mentally while I'm working on Magecraft.
That's not true, Fujine. I'm not good with the persistence part of the sport. In other words, I'm so good at it that I stopped trying.
That's you, eh?
Zoned out.
Yes, you
What?
did.
I was just kind of staring at her model like, why the fuck? She looks so smooth. And I don't like it.
I don't like her
like
model
the
either.
style. She just looks like you took the blend tool and just went to town. Anyways, that
Remember
aside,
This is from a low-budget, early 2000s studio working that had previously done Dojin Works, which is to say, like, random fan works, and then suddenly tried to make a big product that went nuclear. So,
yeah.
this is not surprising.
And even
Yeah,
with the
sorry,
remake,
it
still,
distracted
still
me very
much
bad.
looks like it was the original project.
Yep. Okay, anyways, what is it she's saying? What? The shoot 200 arrows a day and the rest is just releasing the bow thing? You focus us on some boring parts, Shiro.
Sorry, the blood thing from earlier.
Uh-huh. Yeah, go
Hey,
on.
anyone who does Kudo should know this. Anyway, I'm not gonna shoot half-heartedly. I'm not in the swing of it anymore. So, I don't know if I'll even hit the target.
In B4, Shiro just makes every single fucking bullseye.
He literally will.
Yeah.
Oh. But, Shiro, shooting arrows every day isn't the only way to train. Even if you're not shooting, if you're training yourself, that's enough for the persistence part. It's good to draw a clear line, but having respect towards the sport covers commitment. Anyway, don't sweat the small stuff and just go with the flow, my guy.
Another form of training is just shooting on girls. Cute girls, in fact.
I almost made a spoiler
Wait.
joke.
Fuck, that came out wrong.
Oh?
You almost made a spoiler joke. Do we know how much Dia knows?
I don't.
Oh, the portraits disappeared. I don't know how to fix this.
The what disappeared?
The little PFP
Borders between
portraits. Maybe if I
Oh well,
log
we're
into the
missing
thing.
much.
It's okay, you can just say that you want to cover us up because you're embarrassed.
cover you up because I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
Lovely.
cover-
You hear half this shit Ben says to me? Who wouldn't be embarrassed?
Hey, slut, we're gonna cover you up so Ben can't look at you as much.
Oh my god.
Works
I'm
for
cool.
me. I like being warm.
You're being covered in fish scales.
Fish scales.
She
I'm actually eating
loves fish
fish right now.
scales. You know where fish scales come from? Fish.
Fish.
Fisk?
Mmm, fish. I like those guys. They look funny.
They
Authorize.
taste delicious.
Mm,
They do
I
taste
have a
delicious.
hairball.
Dia,
You do not have a hairball.
Dia,
Hmm?
you are not allowed to be a cat in reality.
Like, was so confused by what you meant by that it took me like several seconds to realize, oh wait, it's the cat girl thing.
No.
We banned you speaking British before. We will ban you being a cat.
Honestly, we can just ban that anyway.
Be good.
I mean, she's 100 games in the hole. At this point, do we really need her consent for anything?
Hi.
I'm just gonna say it was a common law of the land that to the victor go the spoils. And oftentimes the loser was part of the spoils.
Nazi believes in might makes right.
Is there a way
He
to
should
reveal
enter that
this
gladiator
thing?
club.
Refresh?
Egg, I don't have
I
to
don't
enter
know.
the Gladiator Club. I founded the Gladiator Club.
Yo! That's sick.
Nazi should
Oh,
enter the Holy Grail
There we
War.
go, the portraits are back.
I'd be an even worse
Yippee.
servant than Mahata Hari,
Who?
who has like next to no combat stats.
Who?
Who?
Matahari.
Mahata Hari.
Okay.
You don't need to know, Egg.
Okay. Cool.
She's someone infinitely better at her job than you are.
She's a
Okay.
slut.
Okay. Cool. This means nothing to me.
Exactly. You don't take pride in your work.
She's like the archetypal useful slut.
Huh?
Anyway,
That's an archetype?
Anyway,
ready to
are
keep
you done
reading.
with your stuff? Okay. Fujine heads to the range. As of tagging in, Mitsuzuri enters.
excuse me.
Zuri was who again? Oh, Dia, I guess.
Oh, why the long face, Emiya? Got the whole spiel from Miss Fujimura, eh?
I guess. She told me not to worry so much. Oh, she probably is right.
You're never supposed to
Oh,
give
I
Daiga the
see.
benefit of the doubt.
I totally thought you lost interest. I didn't realize you still had the itch. That's a bit unexpected.
It's unexpected? What, did it look like I got bored with Kudo to you?
Yes, I mean, you only missed the target once. From day one when I joined, all I thought was that you had crazy skills. Your form was beautiful and you seemed like you didn't know how to miss. And then I thought, man, you must not even be happy anymore when you're this good. Even without a Mo, you can get into the headspace, and it's annoying that it looked like the Mo was even maybe in the way. Was I right? I bet. Kudo is to shoot one's mind. The arrow isn't shot at the target, but at the mind of the shooter. That's-
Kudo is a meditative practice, so you're supposed to envision the arrow hitting the target before you even fire.
Interesting. Those who can't face themselves, or those who can't shoot oneself, won't understand the mental space they need to find.
Hero never has to work hard to try and kill himself.
True.
In other words, Kyudo is a way to kill oneself.
Have you ever considered Kudo?
I would just regenerate. It doesn't work. I've tried.
Damn it.
KYS, it's still KYS, Egg.
Hmm.
Anyway, press the button, Dia.
Dia's so slow.
Did you
As
read that?
usual.
I did.
Yerp.
To make yourself transparent and aim to be one with nature. The 8 stages of shooting are for that. Ashibumi, footing. Dozukuri, correct posture. Yugame, readying the bow. Uchi Okoshi, the action of raising the bow. Ikiwake, drawing the bow. Kai, the full draw. Hanare, the release. And Zenshin, the follow through of the shot, and also the transformation to a Kamen Rider.
You're such a weeb. Let's not forget that Nazi is comfortably the biggest weeb here.
Yeah.
True.
Dia, you're the second biggest.
I still disagree.
I'm
You
third,
disagree,
and I
but-
guess fourth.
Unfortunately.
Hee
I don't know, Ben, with how well you are able to like recognize Japanese voice actors, you might be getting up on the weeb scale.
Nazi, just because you know how to hurt me doesn't mean that you should!
Yes, it does.
Why would you do this to me? In seriousness, I remember things better than you guys. And I'm generally, a little bit more exposed. So it's not very surprising that I
Specifically
knowing a
with
bunch of
Kai,
random shit.
the unity of the target in oneself. The release of the arrow that has become oneself, that snapshot in time is called Hanare. Self that becomes further away with a hit, as well as the action and result of becoming one. It all converges to make the past and future into a singular point. That is Zanshin. It's a ritual, practice to build oneself. That's right. Basically, Kyudo's process resembles meditation in Magecraft.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that's where they were going. They'd say it already.
I suppose I'm preaching to the choir here. Hitting the target is a bonus. Kyudo is a mental framework. It's a path rather than skills. Put another way, Kyudo is a sport where you cannot reach that state of mind if you don't have a bow.
Alright, let's talk language for a moment. You're probably familiar with the word judo, the martial art that people practice. Judo and jujutsu are naturally linked. In fighting, there's a style called Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is about people mispronouncing Jiu-Jitsu and just making it into another language. And it became one of the more popular versions of it's a grappler's form. The important bit here is just that martial arts techniques tend to move around a bunch, but Judo and Jiu-Jitsu have a relationship here. In that Do is the practice and the Jutsu is the war. One of them is for actual combat and one of them is basically play or practice or just an activity. In the same way that Kyudo, by the fact that it ends in Do, tells you what it is, that this is not the war art of archery that they would have practiced as the samurai. This is kind of the meditative play thing they built up around it.
I am confused who was speaking earlier. Maybe at some point it's Shiro speaking and I'm just confused. Well,
No, this is clearly not Shiro talking right now.
this is definitely Mitsuzuri talking. But earlier it could
It's
have been
Mitsuzuri,
Shiro. So yeah. It's confusing.
The part that gives it away is that I thought that was the boring part for you.
To follow up on this, the last bit, Kendo is the thing that the stupid tiger girl practices, Fujimura. That's the play, the practice version. And Kenjutsu is technically the name of their actual sword fighting shit they would do to murder people.
Oh.
Just to give you an idea of martial arts of different kinds and why judo is seen as a meditative practice rather than how to shoot passersby on the street for fun.
That would be
We'll
a
get
fun
to that,
hobby.
don't you worry.
That would be a great hobby, and we'll get to it. He's right.
Fuck you mean we'll get to it?
You'll find
We're
out.
not there yet.
You'll fuck around and find out, Dia.
She will.
I thought that was the boring part for you. The rest of us shoot an arrow and when it hits the target, we get the illusion of feeling it. Even though we know that shooting is only a means to do so, we don't know if we were able to purify ourselves until the arrow hits the target. But Amy, you're the type who doesn't care where the arrow goes. Anyone can hit the target and kill. If you disregard the 8 stages and just focus on the technique of hitting the target, anyone can do it. And that's only making an arrow hit the target with their skills. Real shooters hit the target no matter how bad skill-wise the shooter may be.
That's not true, though. I go to the range so that I can hit the target, too.
That's what I'm talking about. Do you actually need to come all the way to the range to practice? Even the bow part seems to be relevant in the first place for you. You missed the target once, right? I wanted to see if you'd flip out, but it was still nothing to you. When I asked why, you said, I deliberately pictured a miss. You didn't miss because you screwed up, you missed because you wanted to. That's when I realized you always picture hitting the target before you even fire. Everything else is still just follow through.
Something tells me that miss involves Shinji.
He was trying to figure out how to set up the perfect crime. And then he realized, wait, I'm too accurate. Damn, no one would ever believe it.
Fuck, I'd feel bad.
What are you talking about? That's just basics, right? Don't you also imagine the arrow hitting the target and follow accordingly?
Of course. People try all sorts of things and hope for the best. That's only in our imagination. We can't envision it like you can, Emiya.
This is actual important building about like how he acts as a mage.
Yes.
He is exceptionally good at envisioning things in his head. Like almost preternaturally good, about at the human limit.
Yeah. And also serves as foreshadowing.
Yeah.
You're already one with nature and all. You've reached the state of nothingness to put in You've reached the state of nothingness to put it in martial arts terms.
Also character work here. Of course, he is an empty person without anything for himself. He lives for the exterior world. This is also reflected in his name. His name is Shiro, which means white. He's a blank canvas.
Oh,
I don't know if I can actually envision it like that, but I can agree to the nothingness part. See, he agrees. Being able to erase oneself to make a circuit is a sign of a strong mage. To make the self transparent and rid oneself of any attachments and desires to reach a goal, simply chasing after the result. When it comes to making oneself into nothingness, the training for Kyudo and Magecraft are similar.
This is getting complicated. What are you getting at, Mitsuzuri?
what I'm saying is, since you're unselfish, that transparency is easy for you. You should be more greedy and selfish. It's boring if you become a master at such a young age, you know. I won't tell you to be like Shinji, but why don't you have some fun once in a while?
She has an idea of what kind of fun he could have.
Yeah, I was about to say, instructions unclear, harem expanded.
Facts.
I'm at a loss for words. On one hand, I don't really see it, but on the other, I can't think of anything that I consider fun.
He hasn't found any boobs yet, it's okay.
Yeah.
I told you. That's why Sakura has such a hard time with you. You don't know how to let loose now, you won't know how to once you get older.
I'm
That's
pretty
what
sure
society
Sakura's having
calls-
the exact opposite of a hard time with her.
That's what society calls good for nothings.
She gives me a pointed, do you understand sort of look. Sort of surprising from her.
Man, am I really that helpless you're concerned about my future? Why are you worried about me?
Because you don't love Emiya.
Huh?
I'm talking about training camp. Everyone had a blast, but you never really let yourself truly laugh. Even at my best jokes.
So that means...
You aren't funny.
Yeah, I'm still mad about that, and I keep receipts.
I can respect that.
Itsuzuri says this, smiling in challenge at me, her chosen opponent.
Like, she just kind of stands in front of him and, like, recites jokes, and he just doesn't find a single one of them funny.
I mean, that's a great metaphor
Yeah,
for Egg's life.
She's not funny.
Just endless people trying to impress her in cringy ways.
And I just sit there like, no, go away.
Nah.
Next!
Nah.
I'm already in love with my
already-
own imagination.
Oh, she's already in love with Alpha and King. Sorry, Afra. Sorry.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know.
He's that bad at names,
Wow.
huh?
Alright, well, Nuzzy's being punished here, and I know exactly how.
No.
Go
Club practice ends by the time the sun sets.
Oh, cool. I get to be lazy.
The sun goes down early in winter, and they must be taking into account the incidents that have been happening lately. Oh yeah, Mitsuzuri. Where is Shinji? I haven't seen him.
He's teaching. Maybe he got a girlfriend, but he's been like that recently.
Well, someone's in for some disappointment. Mitsuzuri says it as if it's nothing, and makes her way towards the school building.
See you later. I have some business at the teacher's office.
The Kudo captain leaves, fiddling with the room key. We're at the front gate. With the sun setting on the town below us, I part with the others, along with Fujine, Sakura, and Saber.
I guess this is a generic.
Is this Shinji?
I'm gonna guess this is Sakura.
You think so?
Well, he calls her Fujine.
Oh yeah, that's true. Unless it's just like random student number 59.
I don't know, but either way, we're gonna use the Dia voice.
Okay.
Bye, Miss Fujimura. Don't bully Amy, Taiga.
Okay, so it is randos. Everyone sees us off in high spirits as we start down the hill. We ascend back into town.
I forgot that Saber's just like hovering over them.
Yeah.
Beside me are Sakura and Fujine, and Saber follows slightly behind us. I mean, imagine that you are summoned here with an actual important job of saving people, and the person you need to protect just casually wants to go about their daily life instead of hiding in a bunker while you kill people for them. You would be annoyed too, and you would be like, I don't care about propriety, I am going to be nearby when you fuck this up.
Yerp.
True.
So her actions are reasonable, but they're weird.
They are very objectively weird, but also very funny.
Yes.
Sakura is like, who is this other girl? Shinji. Shiro, sorry.
And she's like so beautiful. Aha.
I think, Dia, you've been fired for a little bit for confusing Shinji and Shiro. You're in charge of all girl voices for a few minutes.
Cool.
No.
Can do.
No.
So I assume this.
This is Fujine.
Huh? Why is this girl following us?
Well, it seems as though she didn't think of anything of it at the time, but it's finally catching on.
Hey Shiro, do you know her?
This is the second time someone's asked me today. Thanks to Mitsuzuri for giving him a rehearsal, I can answer without hesitation. Of course I know her. I'm the one who brought her. I answered as nonchalantly as I can.
That's what I thought. So, Senpai, how do you know her?
Yeah. I
Hey,
didn't know
did
you
you
had a
hear?
foreign
Did you hear
friend.
Dia?
No. Oh, should I read the line?
You have to read the line because I muted Dia, but she doesn't seem to have realized it. I earned this chat.
What do you mean? Did you?
She said no. She dared to buck my authority.
Oh my god.
Did you?
She's
actually
100
do?
games behind. She has no
Yes,
authority.
That's right, you guys hit 100 recently. I can't see your chat anymore, so I don't have the countdown.
We did not.
She's
hit 100.
100 games behind. She has no authority left. You're up.
We did not
That's
actually
crazy.
get to 100. We just gave up on counting.
Alright, so I want to hear your Sakura.
You want to hear my Sakura?
Yes, I want to hear submissive and breedable egg.
No.
Nope, we're moving on. Click the button.
Well, not a friend, but she's an acquaintance of my father. She's the daughter of someone my old man met when he was flying around the world.
Kiritsugu's? So she came to visit Kiritsugu?
I think Japanese words tend to focus emphasis on the first syllable, so it's probably kiritsugu rather than kiritsugu, but I don't know.
That sounded
Okay.
absolutely the same to me.
Yeah.
Kiritsugu instead of kiritsugu. Kiri, kiri,
Just read the line.
bitch. That's right. I'll be staying at my place for a while, so do your best to be accommodating.
What?
Nani?
Nani?
Nani desu ka?
She has fully the, omae wa mo shinderu level nani.
Nani?
Nani? Explodes.
Ah?
Both Sakura and Fujine react in the same way at the exact same time.
Saber is just standing there.
Well, if I was told that girl will start living with you today, then it would be weirder to not be surprised.
What? Shiro, are you saying that you're gonna be living with her?
No. Saber's only staying for a short while. I'm just giving her a place to stay. It's nothing to be so shocked by.
Senpai, is her name Saber?
Yeah, it's a rare name. She's not used to Japan, so she might act differently. Oh, also, she seems unapproachable, but she's actually really nice. Sakura, it would be helpful if you could be friends with her.
Okay, that's fine, but
Sakura doesn't make eye contact with me, and looks at Fujine as if pleading for help.
Miss Fujimura, do you approve of Saber staying over?
Huh? I can't approve of it as a teacher, but I can't ignore someone who came for Kiritsugu. She looks responsible, so I don't think anything will happen. Right, Shiro?
She gives me a sidelong glance. Alright, now you're allowed back in.
He said he
He's muted.
he has to step away because family. Or
Lame.
IRL, not family. Someone IRL.
Boring. Blech.
Of course. Kiritsugu's guest is my guest. I'm not going to be rude to her. If anything, she's like a little sister.
By the way, how old is she? She looks younger than Sakura.
She's frozen at like 14 or 15 biologically, but I don't know. Well, something like that. So Shiro is 17, Sakura is 16, Saber is something like 15, so that's about accurate.
She's tiny.
In actuality, she's in her 30s, but like, she's stuck in a teenager's body. And unfortunately, that means teenager biology, so her maturity is going to be impacted. Ugh. Imagine being a perpetual teenager. No thanks.
No thanks.
Yeah. What
I
do you
like
mean?
having my brain more developed.
You didn't give your brain any food. It didn't develop.
I literally just finished eating, alright?
Good job. We love food.
Thank you. We do love food.
Fujine stares into my face. And, as we're at the bottom of the hill, suddenly...
Hiro, do you like her?
Surprise attack. I don't know her. I just met her, so I can't say. My face is hot. I bet my face looks red to Fujine right now.
You're not lying, but the possibility isn't zero.
I don't know what she got from that. Fujine crosses her arms and goes quiet, as if she's thinking hard about something. As a result, Saber's stay was approved. Approved? This is your house!
Straight up. What? You should have.
She's your guardian, but you could get her removed as your guardian because she's a baby!
I guess it's fine. It'll be a good experience if you think of it as a homestay. And there's a lot of empty rooms here.
Fujine's single opinion settles it. Sakura didn't say anything the whole time. Poor girl. But in the end...
Sakura has so many conflicting feelings right now, probably. Ranging from
Well,
Shiro has another
Sakura
girl
knows
to...
what someone named...
Yeah, to...
I mean, she knows what the name Saber means.
Yeah.
The Mato family is a mage family. She knows what Saber is.
She totally does.
Like, this is not a spoiler. You've already been told the Mato are a mage family. She knows! And she's like, excuse you! Based. And then press the goddamn button.
Yeah, and I don't feel like I have a say in this.
Story of your life, girly. She
True.
agreed in the end. I was talking to Sakura, not to you.
But it's relatable.
And so dinner time rolls around. Are there rolls? I like rolls. Let's get rolls.
Rolls.
I haven't had sushi in many, many months.
No, I was talking about dinner rolls.
Dinner rolls.
Egg roll.
We could have an egg roll.
Egg roll.
If we wrap you up in a blanket, is that an egg roll?
Yeah.
Based.
Not an edible one, unless you're brave enough.
I'm brave.
It's a good thing I'm also stubborn and not letting you.
I'm not responding to that. I put an extra effort into making dinner to welcome Saber. Starting with preparing salad-style seared bonito, then fried chicken with a zesty green onion sauce, classic meat and potato stew, and to top it off, a variety of tempura, including shrimp. Construction noise time. The menu is kind of all over the place, but...
Where construction noises? Not from my side, I think.
No, you'll get it in a moment. It ended without anyone saying anything. I washed the dishes in the kitchen.
You did not vocalize Splish Splash. Are we even friends anymore?
I mean, look, the Splish Splash was clearly eggs to vocalize.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I expected everyone to be the best of friends from day one, but couldn't there have been a bit more conversation? I think I made the tempura especially good this time. It's straight instead of curved, and the outside is crunchy. It was perfectly made, so they could have at least said something. Yeah, it seems like the only thing he actually takes pride in is food.
Cute.
Good choice. They still finished everything. What's up with just more, please, repeated 3 times being the only thing said?
Splish Splash.
No. Cleaning up after 4 people takes a while. Now that I think about it, is Sakura protesting the situation by not helping today of all days? Wow, self-awareness? How?
Oh my god.
It's past 9 p.m.
Not the little tiger cup, dude.
It's cute.
They usually go home around this time. Fujine, if you're going home, can you see Sakura off? I call out from the kitchen while watching the dishes. There is no response. Fujine is watching TV, as if it's not her concern.
Weird.
Hello? Earth to Ms. Fujimura? I go to the living room and tap her on her head. Ben?
Sorry, but...
Nope.
Wow, trying to take over my lines, Ben?
I just hate you. It's personal.
Oh, you know
It's
that.
very personal.
Oh, okay. As long as it's personal, then it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. You're a slut and I hate you.
Yep, good. Sorry, but no dice. I won't be able to take Sakura home for a while.
Hmm? Why? Do you have to do something, Fujine?
Nah, I'll be staying here starting tonight too.
She's gonna make it so complicated.
She's the worst. As if it were nothing, Fujino makes another sneak attack on me. What?
She's gonna be all now mating and these two.
God damn it. Nobody else here is going to even get that reference. No mating.
Oh, why don't you join us, Sakura? I'll contact your family, so don't worry. Wouldn't it be more fun if the 3 of us had a sleepover?
Oh, yes, please. I knew I could count on you, Miss Fujimura. Why is she so angry?
Why are her hands doing that? She's not clutching anything, they're just bent.
I don't know, okay?
Okay.
Her fingers ignore physics. I don't understand it. They ignore Euclidean geometry.
Non-Euclidean math, sister. Anyway, narration, please.
Wait, why are you so enthusiastic about it, Sakura? Because you're an idiot, Shiro.
Yeah. Alright, then let's use the room in the back. We have plenty of beds and pajamas for all of us. Fine with you, right, Saber?
Is it just me, or does it sound more like an order? Saber looks at me, as if asking for help.
She just looks up at Shiro like, baby, hide.
What the fuck do I do here? This is troubling, Shiro. I must protect you, so I cannot fulfill my duty if I am in the same room as them. And I would not know how to interact with them either.
Sorry. If Fujine brought it up, I can't stop her. She's probably doing this as a compromise. If we decline, she might take back letting you stay here. If that happens, you'll have to sleep elsewhere.
That would be trouble, too. The bounded field at this house is excellent, so this location is a good base. As long as you are here, you will be prepared for any enemy surprise attacks.
As was mentioned before, there's a bounded field at the house, It doesn't keep anybody out or anything, it just gives you a warning.
I remember.
I see. Then, even more so, please hang in there. As long as we're both here, we can meet up at any time, right? Dealing with Fujine is a lot, but if you have trouble, just say you don't know Japanese.
Hey, stop whispering over there! Here, Saber. Sure is a boy, so he's fine by himself, right?
Fujine pulls Saber to her. It's been decided. Saber's stay got approved. Fujine is staying over, and Sakura is keeping them company too. In only half a day, the occupancy is drastically increased. Huh. Actually, this really is comparable to a hotel, so charge them!
True. Make Fujine pay.
True!
Reimbursement for all the food. Break the bank. It's bedtime. I don't know what happened to Saber, but the lights have gone out in that room. The sound of activity from it has gone silent. I've heard it gets noisy when there's 3 girls together. And it seems that is true even when they're quiet, like Saber and Sakura are. Wait. Never mind, it was mostly Fujine's laughter. Though it was still plenty noisy. It isn't good for my mental health to have girls the same age as me being rowdy under the same roof. Damn it. My sleepiness went away just thinking about them. Like Saber's troubled expression. If Sakura and Saber are getting along, or what Fujine is even thinking. The more that I think, the more my head starts hurting. And if it's like this, it might have been better if Saber slept in the room next to mine. It's 11 p.m. The lights are out in the house, and there's not a single sound outside. My hand goes to the door to slide it open and tiptoe by, so Fujine doesn't hear anything. I go out to the garden. The moon is shining bright, while the cutting breeze is cold. On a winter night, the world was silent, as if frozen. The shed has gone still. Place where I got cornered by Lancer yesterday. And the place where Saber appeared.
That shed looks like a proper nice house to live in by my standards.
The entrance is still open, and the darkness inside feels uninviting. I go inside. Closing the door behind me to shut out the cold air, I turn on an old stove heater. Shoot over 200 arrows, huh? The teaching of archery focuses on accuracy, piercing strength, and persistence. Accuracy is how well one can hit the target. Piercing strength is the power to pierce the target. And lastly, persistence is how long one can maintain the accuracy and piercing strength. I think I read it somewhere in an archery manual. Once aims to be a shooter. After they learn the true meaning of Kyudo. Once one aims to be a shooter. After they learn the true meaning of Kyudo, they continue that forever. So they say to shoot over 200 arrows, or something. Yeah, I don't know what I should do as a master. So, I should at least train my magecraft. I sit down inside the shed and take a deep breath. I control my breathing and begin my regular training. My mind imagines the same thing that it always does. The image of a sword that comes to mind. I ignore that and clear my mind even more. Once I've let magical energy flow throughout my entire body, I practice strengthening like usual. When I was attacked by Lancer last night, I succeeded in strengthening for the first time in a few years. I need to repeat it, so that I don't forget the sensation, or else it would go waste. Trace. On! I narrow my eyes and breathe out deeply. That's all for now. Forget all about the Holy Grail War, Saber, and Tosaka once I immerse myself in the process. Clearing all thoughts and hesitation from my mind, I immerse myself into the familiar training.
I'm gonna get water. It's gonna be 2 seconds.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Anyway, our takeaways from the day. Fujimura really thinks that Saber is a problem because Shiro is supposed to end up with Sakura.
Uh-huh. Go on.
And Shiro is oblivious because he is pathologically selfless. He has trouble thinking of himself as a person at all because he doesn't want to. So he's very hollowed out.
Mm-hmm. What a guy, this teenager.
February 4th.
Ah,
Oh,
fuck.
we got into the
The
unlimited
day
brain
after is my
works.
brother's birthday.
Hmm?
Tomorrow, in-game, is my brother's birthday.
Oh my god. Which one? The good one or the less good one?
The one that's in France right now.
The less good one.
Uh-huh.
Winter. 5 years ago. It was a beautiful moonlit night. Somebody else taking over narration, I don't feel like it.
Okay. I was just enjoying the sight with my father, Kiritsugo Emiya. It was winter, but it wasn't very cold. On the veranda it was just a little chilly, the perfect weather to watch the moon. Kiritsugo didn't go outside much anymore. He rarely went out and he spent most of his time lounging around the house. Every time I recall this, I still feel regret. Why didn't I realize that he was acting the way any creature does when they know their time is almost up?
A moment. Chewing. When I was a boy, I wanted to be a hero of justice.
Oh, this again.
He blurted it
He
out.
blurted it out just out of nowhere.
Oh, you want to take over again? Okay.
It's an important scene, I have to.
Yeah.
Besides, I'm both of the voices in this, so it's just as easy for flow. My father, who already seemed like a hero of justice in my eyes, said that as if he were reflecting on a memory. What, you wanted to? So you gave up on it? I asked, unable to completely hide my disappointment. Kiritsugu smiled apologetically and looked up at the distant moon. Unfortunately, yes. You can only be a hero for so long. It gets harder to call yourself one as you grow up. I wish I'd found that out earlier. That made sense to me. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. Anyway, I wasn't sure why, but if Kiritsugu said it, then it had to be true. Oh, well, that's too bad. Yeah, it really is too bad. Kiritsugu nodded in agreement. So I just kind of blurted something out as if it were a natural thing to say. Okay, if you can't do it, then I'll do it for you. You can't do anything because you're an adult, but I can. You can leave your dream to me. Because I'll make it a reality. The bold promise made my father smile. His face said everything I needed to know. Kiritsugu made a long, contented sigh and whispered, "That's a relief." Then, he closed his eyes. And so too, his life came to a close.
We've seen this scene before.
We have. That's why I said, oh, this again earlier.
It's one of the two most important moments of his life. You can take over again, Dia.
I just want to check the flowchart real quick. Yeah. I guess I did stray a little. I wonder if we can come back
From
to
what the
Fate.
main path?
Yeah, it said Unlimited Blade Works on the title card earlier.
Spoiler, you're gonna get a bad end.
How soon? Wait, there is a branch here. Oh, I don't remember a choice. So it has to depend on a variable, I guess. Okay. This happened in the winter, 5 years ago. Such was the parting that would determine the course of his life. The night that Shiro Emiya swore to be a hero of justice. There is no way I could forget. I never talk about this, but I still remember it. 10 years ago, a man saved me from a fire. He said thank you as he picked up the child who was unconscious, covered in burns and on the verge of dying. But he was glad to have found him. He smiled as if thanking someone, saying that he was glad to have been able to rescue at least one person. The emotion that I felt then is engraved in my mind. Nobody saved me. I couldn't save anyone. In the midst of that, I was the only person that was saved. There was only one person who saved me. That's why I decided to be like him. I wanted to become a hero of justice that saves people and doesn't let anyone die. Even if it was a childish fantasy, I dreamt of doing so. And then, Kiritsugu, who was the embodiment of my dream himself, left behind his dream of becoming something like that and died peacefully. It's only natural for a child to follow in their father's footsteps. Shiro Emiya must become a hero of justice and save someone like me. Yes, I strongly swore so as a child. Shiro Emiya would fulfill the dream on behalf of the man that he admired more than anything else. But I don't really know, to be honest, if the way that I think is correct. where that way of thinking comes from, what I can do as an amateur, how to make the dream of making everyone happy that Kiritsunu would often mention, which is itself as far-fetched as magic, come true. Oh, and what I can do as a master now, there is too many things to think about that my head feels like it's about to burst. Nostalgic dream flitters through my mind, and then I wake. The bright morning light comes in through the window. It's chilly in my room and my body feels it despite a blanket wrapped around me.
Give me a moment. Sorry, I've been eating lunch.
Uh-huh.
Food.
I like food.
Food is
Food is
good.
pretty good.
Hey, do you want to have some food?
I just ate.
Oh. Damn. I fell asleep here again.
I shake my head and change from my coveralls to my school uniform. It's a bit before 6 a.m. Sakura is probably already up and making breakfast. I make my way out to the yard and take in the morning air. Ah, it's a good morning. I'm preoccupied by the thought of the 3 girls also staying here.
Well, not exactly. More like 2 girls.
And one subhuman.
Taga.
I'd be hard-pressed to call Fujine a girl. Anyway, now...
Rue!
I think we should
Well, the
check on
problem is,
Saber.
if we could choose to wake Fujine up by dumping cold water on her, that would be the choice. But, since we can't...
You think that's not
Let's
as
go
good?
upset her by checking on Saber first.
Yeah.
Could have said everybody. That'd be fun.
Sure is taking a while to make saves.
Here.
Yeah, let's check on Saber. And maybe that will bring us back to the Fate route. I have to go see what happened to Saber. Despite Saber's stoicism, she seemed sociable enough, so I think she ought to have handled Fujin and Sakura okay-ish. But still, I'm worried.
I bet Saber's already awake.
Then there is only one place she can be. Sakura is in the living room, so Saber should be... in the
Dojo?
dojo?
Kitchen?
Dojo. Dojo. Dojo.
Just as I thought, Saber is in the
Dojo.
dojo.
Dojo. Shiro, what is it? I believe it is still early to be awake.
Japanese people are overworked. Huh? No, this is normal for me, since I have to prepare breakfast.
Male wife.
How's husband?
I see. I'm surprised you wake up rather early.
It must have been really unexpected for Saber to be surprised over something like that.
Yeah, I guess I am an early bird. But it isn't that big a deal. Is it really that surprising that I'd be awake, Saber?
No, pardon me. Taiga is still asleep, so I hastily assumed the rest of the Emula household was also slow to rise.
A neat little bit here is that, of course, she's a Westerner. She calls people by their first names.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
That's why she calls her Taiga, even though normally nobody else does. Yeah, I gotcha. She sleeps like a rock.
Yeah. And she's a restless sleeper too, come to think of it. Must have been hard for Sakura and Saber to get any shut-eye.
By the way, Good morning, Saber. How did you sleep?
We discussed it last week, Shiro.
Thank you. Since we did not have a battle yesterday, I am not at all fatigued.
That was good. I thought you might have had some trouble because Fujine tosses and turns a lot. No, I just kicked her whenever she did that.
No,
You
Shiro,
know, so-
I simply strangled her in her sleep. That is why she's still asleep.
Based.
She's
Wow.
been knocked out for the past 7 hours.
She will never wake again. You're welcome. It also seemed like you were up pretty late. If it gets too loud, I can tell them to give you a separate room.
Given Saber's personality, I can't imagine she finds it entirely comfortable sharing space with Fujine.
There is no need for that. As long as there is no issue, I would like to go with Taiga's proposal.
You sure? Well, if you can do that, it would make things easier.
You know, I feel like she's a little more approachable now. There's a bit of warmth in her tone.
That's because you promised breakfast. There's something about Fujine that strikes your fancy?
Yes, Taiga is a good person. I find it rare for someone to be so guileless? What's guileless?
Means she's dumb.
Oh, you're not familiar?
Dumb? Wow.
So, guile is slyness or cunning.
Uh-huh.
In other words, Taiga is almost pathologically straightforward.
As I understand that she has helped you raise you, I follow why you are also so earnest.
I don't know if I should take that as a compliment.
I meant it as one. I have only known her for a short time, but I feel as if I understand her well.
Makes sense. Don't think she's an open book like that. Real problem begins with whether what you read makes sense. And that's a different story. Oh, Nazi just completely left
There goes
us.
the nose. Yerp.
You know, in fairness, I never really liked him.
Ugh, who is this
Oh.
guy, bro? Why is he in here?
Ew. Is there a short person in my Christian Minecraft server?
Wow.
Greetings, Nazi.
I don't
Good
even
to
care,
know.
I don't even
Okay.
care to file the retort right now.
Poor Nuz. You alright?
Oh, yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
Okay.
If you're ever not fine, you can let us know.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
ban egg for you.
I'm already
Hey,
banned from
Candy,
his
that would make me
server.
feel better.
I posted in a chat with Dia once, ban egg, and so she did.
Yeah.
True, she did.
And I haven't been unbanned.
In fairness, we
want
do
to?
hate you.
Oh, that is true. I mean, if you want. The only
Yeah,
reason I
that
check
is
is to
taking
check
you
your
over.
score in Warcraft.
Yeah, we stopped counting.
We actually kind of stopped counting because we know it's about 100 now.
Yeah.
That's
You stopped-
wild.
It's-
The last count I
It was
remember was
about
68
80.
losses.
Here's what's terrifying about the Warcraft losses. We had a string where there were like 6 games in a row where she lost in less than 8 minutes.
Oh, oh no. Dia! You're slacking, girly.
She's not slacking. She's struggling. She doesn't have the viciousness. When you watch her on the map, she'll like go fight a creep camp, wait 30 seconds, go fight another one. I'll just kill something and then immediately walk up to the next guy and say, "Hi, I have a knife with your kidney's name on it."
That is true.
You should be going up and saying, "Hi, I have a knife with your kid's name on it."
No! I'm not giving a knife to their kid. I want that knife. It's my knife. Yeah, but if you watch a game, it's like what you described with those early StarCraft games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're doing the same things. I'm just doing more of it and faster.
Yeah.
Right.
So, we tried running the same scenario. I did a new opener to try to fast expand as human.
Okay.
Dia felt like she didn't know how to beat it. So I had a switch. I showed her how to do that exact opener. And, move for move in a replay. And a walkthrough. And then she did it, and then I tried to break it as Orc.
Okay.
That took about 5 minutes.
For you to beat her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I show her a strategy that she says is unbreakable. I then play her race, which is one of the ones I'm bad at, and I beat her in 5 minutes.
That's... Wow.
Actually, it's worse than that. She rage quits. I disrupted her plans so hard she rage quit. And this is just showing up.
No way, bro. Oh, Dia, you can't keep doing this.
You need to get more bloodthirst, Dia.
Bro, you can't keep doing this, Dia.
Here's what's worse. She has more experience than I do.
That's wild. Oh my god.
What am I supposed to do?
Get
Good.
faster? Learn from your mistakes, perhaps?
I feel like my mistake is going against Ben.
No, it's not.
No.
It's fully not.
I mean, if any of you would like to get raffle stomped, please let me know.
Yes.
I mean, I'll get raffle stomped, but we have
If I
3
gave a
houses to
shit
play.
about Warcraft more than I do now, then I probably could, be somewhat comparable, I think.
I think it would take you a
Spend
lot of
half the
time to catch up to me now.
Oh, you think
If
so?
you spent half the time you spent playing Tekken Egg to play Warcraft, you'd probably be good. Or
Well, that's
equal
what I
to
was
in, 6
gonna
months.
Okay,
say.
How about this, Egg?
What?
You have a month to train up to be able to beat me, and we can put stakes on this. Nothing if you lose, something serious if you win.
But I don't want to play Warcraft. I just got a new computer that run big game. And also, Monster Hunter's coming out in less than a week. That won't be happening.
Oh, true,
Mm.
true. She's gonna be gone. Girl's gonna be
Yeah,
gone.
I'll be...
Girl's vanishing.
I'll be off the face of the earth, so... Bad time to
Girl's
make
gonna
that
be
bet.
like
But at a
Fortnite
later
World
date,
Cup
though,
in
we
NBA
can come
Cup.
back to this.
Yeah, we'll have to do this at a later time, which is fine. I mean, taking a break from a game like this is useful.
Yeah.
Like, my only real experience with RTS is doing the StarCraft 2 campaign. Like, I have no PvP experience when we started this up.
Hey, Egg,
Really? Yeah.
Monster Hunter co-op?
Yeah. You know it, bestie.
All right,
yeah.
bring me on. Let's do this.
Wait, you were always against Monster
Ben,
Hunter,
Don't
dude.
think- We
But
killed-
I realize that you don't have a good enough computer to play the new one, so the 3 of us can exclude you.
Yeah,
Mother ducker.
Mother ducker, dude!
yeah. Remember the agreement I made with you, right?
No, I don't. What was it?
If/when you got a new better computer, I would get you Monster Hunter.
Oh, thanks.
Well, that's 2028, roughly.
20,
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before then.
And that's General's
2030.
estimation.
Yeah, right, 2048, more accurate.
I'll be
2099.
50 by then.
Yeah, you should have
No, let's just leave it at 20XX.
20XX.
The year is 20XX. Dia has finally gotten a new computer.
No, two triple X.
No, we're not going to the pornverse.
No, I didn't mean like that.
You did now. I retconned your intention.
Damn, he brain wiped me and made me say it the porn way.
We always knew that Nuzzy was a pervert. We just had to prove it.
True.
I never said I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm just
We
better.
were playing Three Houses. The number of boob jokes were incredible. Like, all we were talking about was boobs.
Specifically
Unsurprising.
needle parts.
Look, this is a fishing and boobs friend group. If you're not on the right page, get out.
If you're not on the boob page.
Then boom.
Also, I did catch a rare special fish on the first day, just for you, Eggy.
Oh my god.
Drop the goldfish, yeah.
Maybe you do deserve to be around me.
Okay,
Careful.
so in seriousness, I'm I'm gonna grab seltzer water because I want some to drink, and we can go back to doing this with Nuzbert to do some narrations.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
I should train myself with more Warcraft. Because it is really shameful.
Some other time.
Yeah, play a game of Warcraft while we're waiting for Ben to come back.
True.
I mean, you can lose in 5 minutes again.
You could.
Hey, nice,
that's
yeah.
true.
Nice, did you install
No, actually,
Warcraft?
even the hard AI will never beat you in 5 minutes.
What was that, Dia?
Did you install Warcraft?
Yes, I did.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I've played against him a couple times. Although, actually, no, I've played with him, like, just kind of protecting him from the AI while he learns the ropes.
It's also, I've just, like, here's the thing, you know my schedule is wonky right now.
Yep. Family.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's available to play games, but only rarely. Like,
Mhm.
Nuzzy and I have as an occasional nighttime activity that we can do 3 houses, but
Yeah, like tonight and tomorrow night, not gonna be available for that in voice chat.
that's okay. Tomorrow I'll probably bug Dia because it's Monday,
Yeah.
which is the day that we've classically watched anime.
Mm-hmm. Hasn't happened in a
I hope
couple
everything's
weeks.
alright on your end.
It's okay, it's just, my grandmother, she got arthritis in her back.
Yeah.
And, like,
You're all trying to keep her from doing something dumb.
2 weeks ago, she fell at night.
Hmm.
And she was... Luckily, there was someone there who eventually found her, but after like 3 hours, and she's fine. She's still okay. It's not like she broke a bone or anything because she fell on carpet. But we're trying to prevent that from happening again right now.
For 3 hours?
Yeah. Alright,
Because it was in the dead
I'll be
of
back.
My
Bye,
grandma
slut.
died like 2 weeks after she fell.
OMG.
Didn't hear a word of what you just said, Dan.
My grandma died like 2 weeks after she fell.
Ah,
Yeah, when my grandmother last fell, she ended up... Because she used to still be in her house, but she fell and just couldn't get up, and we're like, girl, why are you still in your house? Go to the hospital. We'll move you into an old age home. And that was a year ago, and she's still in the hospital, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
my grandmother, for reference, is 94 years old.
Mine is 96, I think. Or no, she's gonna be 97 soon. Yeah, because I think her birthday is this spring. She's like old.
Yep.
Surprisingly healthy though. Like she was in her house that she bought in the 50s, I think. Since last year when I had to empty it.
Darn. Oh yeah, you were telling us about that before. Going through
Yeah.
stuff. My grandmother, for reference, for how healthy she is only on 1 medication.
Oh wow.
Blood pressure medication.
Damn. That's impressive for
Even
Even
94?
I have more
94,
medication
yeah.
than that. And I'm only this close to 50.
Yeah, she's so far past 50, she's closer to 100.
Damn.
Here.
Oh my god, are you gonna keep making this joke when we are like 60?
Hey Dia, you're close to being 50 now. How's it feel?
Yeah, couldn't be me.
Dia immediately turns 51. Nuzzy in the group chat. Hey Dia, how's it feel to be closer to 50 than 75?
Yeah. Because we'll still be talking in the same Discord when we're all 50 years old, right?
True!
We'll be on Discord. We'll be on Omega, not Discord.
On
Omega.
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 You're so right. We're gonna go into like VR or something. Like, you know, in SAO, we're gonna have shit like that, and we're gonna
Yeah.
like all go into like our
We'll all be on
into our
20s
Omega.
again.
Yeah,
Here's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It'll be funny. We'll be all our avatars will just be our current profile pictures.
You just
you'll
have
have
moving
Zach-
PNGs.
Yeah, no, you'll have Zack Strife. Or
Oh yeah,
Zack,
you'll have Zach.
Zack and Squirtle.
True.
With what's your character Egg, or is that just like a random?
Oh, this is just Vi.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Dia's random OC.
Yep.
God.
And the one that'll stand out the most will be Squirtle.
Yup.
Like, is that your fucking pet summon? And it'll be like, yes, he's ultra rare drop.
Good news, I have dog.
Wow, you've already been replaced, Nez.
I know, right?
Wow. You were just talking about how Nuz is your little pet Squirtle.
I did not say that. I was part of the entire party.
Sorry, that people would be asking if Nuz is your pet Squirtle. You being Zach Fair, of course.
You're like, yeah, it's a super rare drop. Want to buy him?
Yeah.
I'll give it to him for like a gold. I can just farm him.
I'd rather have a Magikarp.
To be fair, Magikarp evolves into Gyarados, so, you know.
Yeah.
And as we all know, Gyarados destroys Nuzlocke, and that's the reason why you have to use
True. Oh my god, and if the Gyarados is Intimidate, oh my god.
Gyarados
That's the
is
best
so
part,
good it
they
destroys
always
Nuzlocke?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Intimidate
Gyarados is generally very good in Nuzlocke. The only problem is making sure that it actually has access to a good physical move, but if you get that, you're fine.
You're...
So starting in Gen 4, roughly, it just kind of breaks them.
Hmm.
Like, Dragon Dance Gyarados kind of sweeps most of the game.
wouldn't that
It does,
make
yeah.
Pretty funny.
wouldn't that make Fire Red Leaf Green Nuzlocke pretty easy since you can just buy Magikarp?
Fire
Very good.
Red and Leaf Green? I mean, they're easy games anyway. Red and
Yeah.
Green,
They're very easy.
they're
not
very
saying
different.
Anyway,
In fact, the biggest buff Gyarados ever got was a physical special split.
That's correct, yeah.
did you read this, Ben?
Because you had a physical Watermon, and its water was all special in Gen 3 and 2 and 1.
I did not, no. So, you were able to get along with Sakura too, right? Sakura isn't as bad as Fujine.
She looks so concerned. I believe that is true. However, I have not come to an understanding with her quite yet. I would not characterize it as open hostility, but she's hesitant to lower her guard.
Oh great, there's another woman around Shiro. What will I do now?
Cry. What else do you do?
Sob.
Cry
Roll
more.
around on the floor.
Cry. Cry more, bitch.
I have
So-
answers to that, but they're all spoilers, so I'm gonna refrain.
So you haven't talked with her yet?
We have spoken and come to an accord. As you say, she's a kind person like Taiga.
Oh, then there shouldn't be a problem.
Naz?
Oh, I side with Relief.
You better be.
There you go.
Remembering to read your lines? Yeah.
Well, not to say I'm still not concerned about how that sounded. More like negotiations than people getting along, but I'll shelve that for now. I was gonna be really dumb and get a picture of a Honda Accord and put it in the group chat and then at Egg and be like, hey, here's the Accord.
Wow.
For now, all
I
the
wouldn't
problems
have gotten the joke.
So when are you becoming a dad?
Yeah.
Before you turn 50.
Okay. That's
For
reasonable.
now, all the problems in the Emiya household should be solved. Alright. Everyone digs in. This is the first time that the four of us are eating around the dinner table. Or dining table. I can't help but feel that this is nice.
Nice. Don't bother
My
correcting yourself,
fake older
if
sister,
it still keeps the meaning.
I know, my fake older sister, my fake girlfriend, and my real girlfriend.
I summoned from the past.
No, my fake older sister, my fake girlfriend, and my summon.
So-
Final Fantasy summon.
So they're actually, there's an alternate story, another timeline that gets covered in the Fate franchise, that has its own movie made out of it, Oath Under Snow, in which much of the premise of the story is that everything in Shiro's life is fake. Not like literally they've all been replaced by masks, although some of them that's actually true. But that's an actual part of the story. Shiro is surrounded by fake shit in this story as well. You know, Shinji, a fake best friend.
Mhm.
Not to mention all the masters that are at his fucking school.
Yeah. So,
Tosaka, the fake honor student. Shiro, the fake altruist, who's actually selfish in a weird way. Etc.
Anyway, I think this is Shiro first and then
This is
Sakura
Shiro
replies.
talking, yeah.
Huh? This tastes kind of bland. Did you change the broth, Sakura?
Yes, I figured that Saber wouldn't be used to miso soup, so I thought I shouldn't make it too strong.
Saber catching a stray just like that.
Yes, I like today's miso soup more than last night's. However, Sakura, I'm used to Japanese food, so please do not worry about me and cook as you will. I'm certain it will be fine.
Oh, are you sure? Hey, you can use chopsticks. I'm surprised. You're very good at that, Saber.
I am used to it.
So this
Sounds
is...
of three houses in the background.
I find this funny. So, the Holy Grail taught her how to use chopsticks, because it's
Yep.
contextually
Yes.
important.
Yep.
Contextually important to living in Japan.
Yep.
It literally did do that, yeah.
There's one other element, which is that she's been here before.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Shh. They didn't think that far ahead yet, Ben.
Well, I mean, I already knew, I just forebore.
No, I mean like in like people writing this game, making this game, they didn't think that far ahead yet.
Yes, they did.
Ah.
It's an explicit plot point that she was in the last war.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. There are several reasons why that's completely necessary. She's hiding it. She's lying.
Damn.
We all know that girly pops just love to lie.
Egg does love to lie.
I do genuinely love lying. It's
You love
so fun.
Lie,
I am really bad
eat
at lying,
food,
but that's
and,
because I'm a
Eat
fake
hot
girl.
chip, not eat food.
I can't believe you messed the hot chip. That's the most important
I
part.
purposely wasn't going for the hot chip because Saber would not restrict herself to just hot chip.
She is British. I don't know if she can do hot food.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point too.
I don't know if she can actually do anything fun, ever.
She could do violence, Ben. That's fun.
Nuz does have a point.
He does have a point. I did not think that Nuzzy would have a point ever, but he did have a point this time.
I had
Damn,
the
we've
point
been
last
gotten
night,
by the
too.
gnome.
I had the point last night too in the first chapter of Under Shadows.
Wow.
Anyway,
Alright,
your line.
anyways. I am used to it. However, to be honest, using chopsticks is tiring. I do believe that they are superior to a fork and knife, however.
So this is blatant Japanese propaganda. No Westerner has ever
Yeah.
believed this in their life.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
Negative
Unless they're a
number.
major weeb.
Like, to be clear, this is because there's a Japanese writer who is propagating bullshit.
Yeah.
Chopsticks are inferior to a fork and knife, and every single Westerner ever born knows that, even weebs.
Yes. Also, there is no way that thought I had died because someone came in and distracted me.
In one game.
I was talking about in real life.
Oh.
I
Okay.
had a point, then someone came in, distracted me, and I lost that point. That shows how important it was to be made. I apologize for taking...
Nuzzington.
So is this Taiga?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you usually use a fork and knife and not chopsticks, huh? Oh, that's not what you put on there. You have to put soy sauce on that. I see. Thank you for the warning.
Oh, I remembered. I was gonna say King Arthur, the first weeb.
The first. Oh my god. No problem. I'll take some of your seaweed as a reward. Give me seconds, Shiro.
Okay. Don't eat too much and fall asleep again.
Miss Fujimura? I think you should hold back a little if you're going to participate in today's morning practice.
It's alright. I need to eat this much or else I won't last until lunch. And you're not one to talk, eating rice balls after morning practice.
Oh, you knew about that?
I was watching you since you were whoa. I was
Okay.
watching you since you were in the corner acting suspiciously. Okay, girl. Okay. A girl your age shouldn't be eating 2 meals for breakfast.
She just wanted to take the rice balls from her.
Probably.
She wanted
Probably.
the second lunch as well.
I had a
The
third.
devil-
Yeah.
The devil comes
Third?
down on
Have
your
you heard
scale
about
one
third
day
breakfast?
to terrorize you. According to my estimate, your weight right now is...
No! Please don't, Miss Fujimura. If you say it, I won't make you breakfast anymore.
Man.
That is egg.
I don't go around like, actually, your exact weight right now is 47
No, the
grams.
man part.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, I do say that.
Also, I only
Man.
eat between meals every now and then. It's not like I do it every day.
Why is Japanese society so awful?
I don't know.
It's okay.
man.
It's anime logic. All the extra calories go to her boobs.
Oh, is that so? I thought you make rice balls every day since you always cook extra rice.
You knew
You're
about
so
that,
mean.
Senpai?
Okay, Sakura. Shiro was oddly sharp when it comes to picking up details like that. I bet he knew from the first time you made it.
So that line,
first
that
time?
egg read last time was actually bent.
Oh,
on.
that was Shiro?
Yes.
Oh,
Shiro
whatever.
came in with just like that fucking murder.
Eh?
All right, let's
Okay.
rewind it so I can read it and be mean. Oh, is that so? I thought you make rice balls every day, since you always cook extra rice.
You knew about that, Senpai?
Oh, Sakura. Shira's oddly sharp when it comes to picking up extra details like that. I bet he knew from the first time you made it.
The first time? You mean last summer?
Huh? Is there dust in the air, Sakura? Why are you waving your hands like that? She's so... Yeah.
They're all
Breakfast
very, yeah.
proceed like that. The morning is twice as noisy as usual. In the midst of that,
Over 50 victims were found earlier this morning, and they are undergoing treatment at a nearby hospital.
some disturbing news is on TV. Typical day in America.
What? Another gas leak in Jintown? Wow, it's 50 people this time. Hold on. Some people couldn't contact the victims last night, so some of the family members got suspicious and called their work. But when they checked with security, there was nobody left in the office. What is this? How did security not notice that everyone in the building was unconscious since the evening? That's way beyond dereliction of duty.
Eugenie must have lost her appetite as she stops eating her third bowl of rice. Neighbor is watching the news with a grim expression. In that case, there's no doubt. I don't know what their motive is. This is something done by a master.
Last time we discussed that they basically get experience by killing humans, right?
They are delicious.
They are leveling up as we speak.
It's fortunate that there were no deaths like the other gas leak incidents, but
Jeez, it's getting dangerous. Shiro, no more working in Shinto for a while. You have a lot in your savings, so take it easy during these times.
Shiro has a better bank balance than anyone here except Ben.
Shut up.
I appreciate that she's worried about me, but I can't reply. This is no time to be working anyway, but I won't be able to come home as often now that I'm at war. So, when I can't come home, I'll have to lie and say I'm working so I don't make Fujine and Sakura worry.
Lying is fun.
True.
Lying is based.
I love lying.
I finished
Egg and I
cleaning up
spend
and
like
go to
all
the
day
front-
lying. It's great.
It's true. I finish cleaning up and go to the front door. Fujine and Sakura already left for morning practice. Saber is trying to follow me again like yesterday.
Don't you hate it when girls try to follow you around everywhere? Oh wait, only Egg can relate.
But I can't let her do that today. The weekends are fine, but there's no way I can bring Saber to school on a weekday.
Enroll her. Ask Ring to do it.
True.
Ask Rin to use her magic mumbo jumbo on the school.
Hypnosis by magic is very common, actually.
Yeah.
That's how you deal with normies.
Implant fake memories, make it be like Saber was always part of the class.
Based.
Hell, make it so Shiro and Saber are childhood friends. To everybody.
Saber. This is as far as you can go. Please stay here while I'm at school. There will be more commotion if you go to school with me, and most of all, you'll stand out. Masters should avoid attracting attention, right?
I just can't.
Hey, who does the
Oh,
pose better?
she's so funny for that.
Who does the pose better, Archer or Saber?
I think it's still funnier on Archer, but hers is still also very good.
I think
Archer's
it's the-
like 6 feet, is like 6'2" or something, and
Yeah.
and swole as hell, and has this really lanky design in this game, so it looks so funny on him.
He's like a giant string bean muscly man.
wacky.
Whereas
Meanwhile-
Archer's just like a petite woman.
I mean, yeah, like Saber is a 5 foot tall teenage blonde girl.
Yeah. Like, it makes more sense on her, but the reason it's so funny on Archer is that you would never expect him to just bust it out.
It's an incredible move. I cannot believe that's in his moveset. Whereas Saber, like,
in a talent show, Archer would bust that out, the cunty pose, at the very end of his bit, and he'd win
Yep.
10 out of 10.
Exactly.
mhm.
So that's my take on the Saber cunt pose
Okay.
versus Archer cunt
Currently in
pose.
second place.
Yeah. Still very good. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10, whereas Archer's is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. She must not be satisfied as she silently protests.
Did you read this one, Nazi?
I just
He
did.
literally just did.
Oh.
It's okay. I won't be attacked in places where there's people, so school is safe. Besides, I can manage if it's just protecting myself.
Fuck everybody else.
Says the person who cannot possibly not try to save everybody.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Saber's eyebrow twitches.
Hmm.
He must have an objection about the fact that I can protect myself.
Yep.
It's not a fact, Shiro, it's an opinion. A wrong opinion.
Allow me to ask you one thing. Are you saying that you can defeat enemies by yourself?
Yeah, I broke Shinji's arm like 5 times. It was great.
I shot him
Shinji's
too.
not a threat.
I shot him right in the ass.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
He screeched like a mule.
He had to sit in an L shape while they bandaged his asshole.
His grandfather gave me $100 afterwards.
Gave him a smack on the back and said that was the funniest shit I've ever seen. We're gonna have fun with the grandpa eventually.
Oh no, we're not. Oh my god, we're not.
We're not.
Yes, we are.
He's the worst.
He
Grandpa
fucking
Mato?
sucks, bro. Yeah.
Zoken Mato is Mecha Hitler.
Yeah.
He's literally
Mecha
just
Hitler.
evil for the love of the game.
He,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you're gonna have fun with that.
in short, he's somebody who wanted to live forever or a very long time in order to achieve a goal, and over time was driven mad by magic and his own purpose to the point where all he cares about is living on.
The Mato
Dubs,
family is just awful, isn't
I'm
it?
about to piss Ben off so much with this, but in Arcade and /War Grand Order, they expand upon his backstory and make it a more tragic backstory.
It was always tragic, but Grand Order is different because it's a different timeline.
Yes and no, but it's still like the
Yes
same.
and yes, because the Holy Grail War doesn't involve him. There's only one. There are not 5.
One whom?
Can I get a who? Can I get a what?
What?
Yeah, we.
Who? Oh,
Did Nezzy die again?
I'm here.
Hi, Nez.
Hi.
What's up, girlfriend?
Nothing much, girl. Bestie.
Even if you make bad jokes, Nez, I hope you realize you're still one of the girlies.
I know. You never call me anything else except girl.
He knows. He knows
Making
she's one of
sure
us.
that you know. Yeah. You'll
Yeah.
always be
It's-
one of the girls.
It's always nice to know, you know.
Yeah.
He's one of us.
Anyway, let's keep
And
using.
you always love the boys.
You're
Team Girly Pop.
so true, girl.
Probably need to find a breakaway point soon.
For a break?
How about after the screen transitions again?
It will be soon.
Yeah.
Of course not. I'm saying I can avoid danger by myself during the daytime. I won't go near places where there's no people. I don't come back before dark. That'll be okay with you, right? You also have to be resting to preserve your magical energy, so you don't have to follow me.
I understand. I have to believe you if you say so.
He is seriously worried about my safety.
It's almost like it's her job to do that.
Yeah, it's almost like if you die, you both lose.
Yeah.
I feel bad for turning her down. Maybe I'll get her some chocolate on the way back from school today.
I'm sorry, Saber. But it'll be alright. Also, you'll know when I'm in danger, right? You can come to me if that happens.
You think I can
just got the
teleport?
thought of. I just got the thought of like Saber being alone in Shiro's house, but he got her one of those like baby toys where you have to put the shapes in the proper holes. It's like smacking the circle into the square, waiting for Shiro to come home.
I think she would. She can't teleport, but she can do that, you know?
Yeah.
Shiro, my hair may be blonde, but I am no Super Saiyan. I am unable to instant transmission. Anyway.
But hanging that blocks in the square hole.
Shiro. What
However-
kind of fantasy bullshit power is teleportation, Shiro?
However, this block seems to not fit in the circle hole. I must investigate this.
I am very upset. I am angry. I must go ask Shiro to explain this to me. Shows up to school with the baby toy. And it's like, Shiro, how does this work? I must know for knowledge. And people
It
get
seems
the wrong
this puzzle
idea.
has
And,
tested me.
then she like hides like her sword or something in like a wrapping, and it looks like a baby for somehow, some way. And everyone's like, "What the fuck?" Shiro has a blonde, blue-eyed wife who has a kid with him.
There's
She looks
definitely better ways
15.
to get that angle than wrapping up the sword like a baby.
Yeah.
Alright.
The sword is
No,
already
that does not
invisible.
happen. Because of magic, though.
The best kind
Still
of
be
thing.
holding something. Anyways, our connection is weak. The only time I will sense you in danger is when death is already imminent. It will be too late if I head over then.
You are not getting rid of me, Shiro. I will be part of this story with you, like it or not.
Here, Saber, this is called a cell phone.
then.
Ew,
This is the early
technology.
2000s. They definitely have cell phones, even if they don't have smartphones.
Yeah.
Then I have to call you for myself?
Ring, 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 phone call, phone call.
What is this flip phone you talk about? Yes. If you think that you need me, then I can tell you. Whoa, then I can tell as your servant. Even then, if you believe that I will not make it in time, then please use a command spell. With that, I will be able to jump through space and go to protect you.
Jump through space?
That's really close to true magic, I think. A right to absolute obedience, the command spell, is something that powerful? Based.
Ben?
Then
Got
stop
it.
looking at three
I'll try-
houses for a sec.
I don't know what you mean. I literally was waiting for him to finish his line. There was like a 1 second gap. Started talking his line because he was late on his. Got it. I'll try my best not to get into that situation. I'll be back before dark. So please look after the house.
And if you can, please try to be. Never mind. I was gonna go with a Ben line, but nah. I wave her goodbye and put my hand on the door.
Understood. Please be careful, Shiro.
No.
Your school is abnormal. Please be on guard the whole time. Make sure not to go near Reen especially.
Huh? Are you saying that Tosaka will attack me at school? I don't think that's likely.
She is truly a mage. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is Shiro still talking. Can you press A few more times, Dia, and see if there's quotation marks that show up anywhere?
I think this is
No,
narration.
this is inner
It's
monologue.
narration.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. The association's rule to not involve any innocent people is ingrained in her, and she seems to set on wearing the mask of the model student. I would think she would never even greet me casually if we see each other at school. Oh, I think she would even greet me casually if we saw each other at school.
I would like to believe so. Reen is not the kind of person to change her decision out of concern for witnesses. It seems like she regards you as an enemy, so it will do no harm to be on her guard. Or to be on guard.
Olay.
Okay. I think it's a needless worry, but I'll be careful.
Saber is totally one of those people that would tell Shiro, it's dangerous to go alone, take this, and it's a butcher's knife.
Yes. You remember the Carnival Phantasm bit?
Which one?
The one with the Grailcoon just gives everybody a knife.
I only watch it like once or twice, and clips of it mostly, so I don't think I
I've
saw
only
it.
seen it once.
It's past 7 a.m. It's later than usual, but I should make it on time without having to hurry. It's 7:40 a.m.
Why is he so precise about time?
Read the same. I think it's just the way this narration works, but also Japanese people are kind of like that.
Very punctual, yeah. I go through the gate with plenty of time, and as I make my way to the building,
Why is there such a big empty space between the street and the school anyway?
it matches the Japanese soul, big and empty.
It's just like,
I think it's just perspective, to be honest. Don't worry about it.
Probably, yeah. I'm overcome with this strange feeling and stop in place.
What is that? Guess there's nothing wrong?
Oh my god. Shiro.
Not like someone is watching me, nor is the view any different. If anything, it would be that it's muted. Like there's some sort of illusion going on. Everything, the students, the trees, even the school buildings all feel like they've lost their color.
Oh my god, Shiro. I'll kill you.
Maybe it's my imagination. I might be hypersensitive from everything that's been going on.
Kill.
I close my eyes and rotate my shoulders. But, even after taking a deep breath, that unknown strange feeling doesn't disappear.
He's so stupid, bro. Oh my god.
He is. I go up to the 3rd floor and head to my classroom. And
Hey, bitch.
I run to Tosaka.
Hey,
Run.
it's Girly Pop.
Run. Run. No, is he hitting her with a yo?
Yo, Shiro and friends
No
return.
way. Dude, she'll kill you. She'll strangle you on sight.
Ben, can I
Hey,
get a
Tia, do you
yo?
want me to cut here?
I already said yo, but then Nuzzy talked at the same time, and I'm gonna kill him for that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. Do it again.
Okay.
Yo.
Yo.
And that's a cut.
That girl. Oh my god.